there, everybody, and welcome to Disco Elysium. Thank you so much for tuning in today's stream, everyone. Hello there, Bear. Hello there, Chaos. Hello there, Zario. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Hello there, Jedge. Thank you, guys. Thank you. If you guys haven't noticed yet, I put up a poll for the next demo EP that's gonna be coming out from the Oxygen demo album, and a lot of you haven't voted yet, so I'm waiting for the votes to come in, and I really want you guys to pick what you really want. If you want to see the lyric previews, it is in the community tab. Feel free to check the community tab if you want to get a teaser of what the hold on, I'm fixing my eye. If you want to get a teaser of what the lyrics would look like, or what lyrics you would be able to hear in the next EP. A lot of you so far have picked both I'd Ego and Jupiter and Stay With Me Tonight. Hello there, everyone. Thank you. All of you are greeting down each other in the chats. If you need more like helping decisions, like if you need more time to think about it, I'll tell you a little bit about each song and how I feel about them. So, Stay With Me Tonight is about regrets. Again, it's literally about how I feel with regrets. I can't say much without spoiling it, but it's literally a song about regrets. And then for Paradise, it is inspired from the Greek tale called Icarus. If you know Icarus, he really loves somebody, another man, and he really flew way too close to the sun. He literally had wings, beautiful wings, and he flew way too close to the sun, thinking that he'll be able to receive glory and all that. But then he ended up like falling down from the sky. It's inspired from that. Paradise is inspired from that, but in a different kind of sense. It's my interpretation of the story. And then we have The Runaways, which talks about teenagers who literally run away. But there's more story to it. There's more story to The Runaways. It is about teenagers, two teenagers that run away, but also able to find solace in one another. And then for I'd Ego Jupiter, if you know the concept of Sigmund Freud, speaks about aggressive desires. Ego is the consciousness, and the superego is about your morals. That's all I can say. But instead of like super ego at the end, I place Jupiter, and Jupiter symbolizes power. So take that as you will, shall we? I'm listening. Fly, Icarus, believe he can fly, same old times. Yes. That is the point. That is all I can say about the songs, because I really want to keep it a surprise. I hope I'll be able to get them out. Hopefully, you all will be able to get to hear each song and have its moment. Because I didn't really want to like release them all at once and have them, not have their spotlight, not have their moment. That isn't me when it comes to like promoting songs. So I hope you guys are excited, I really hope so. Finally, we're back in Disco Elysium, one of my favorite games ever to play for you guys. Not because it's really active, but because it's really nice. I like the mystery of the game, and I hope you guys too, although some of you might not get the context though. Yeah, it's like same old times. Oh, thank you, Unibear. Thank you. Let's get on with it. I am not turning on the game audio just yet, because the game usually like screws me over with the music. So we're gonna turn it on when I finally get inside the game, when we finally get to the dialogues. But how is everyone doing today? How is everyone doing tonight? Oh, if you're like wondering like what is the order of the songs that I made, Stay With Me Tonight is like one of the second songs I made for the demo EP. Paradise is the first song that I ever made for the EP. The Runaways is second to the last. And I'd Ego Jupiter is the third that I made for the EP. Like, in that order, in some sense. Let's go! So where did we left off from last time? I think we're supposed to find speed and sniff it. The hangover is coming on mega strong now. You need more speed. Find some and put it in your hand. Equip it in hand slot and off we go. You discover the serial number. Call Alice back in a day for the only armor's owner. Find money for rent and pay guard. You need to find 20 real to pay for your room at the Whirling, or it will be locked after 21. As long as you don't have a free place to stay, you have to do this every night. We don't have a free place to stay, chat. We're kind of screwed. Almost. I'm not like, I don't think we have 20 real. We can only stay for like 2 days now, which is really concerning. I think we need to sell some items. Hold on, let me see. Reaction speed, orange bum hat, rhetoric, into the story. I'm wearing this right now. Orange bum hat. Should we wear it? Feeling twitchy. What is this? Postcard? It only sells for like 30. Oh, this one sells for like 13. But I don't know how to feel about that. I don't think we should sell it. We might need it as evidence. Hold on, let me see. I think we're supposed to visit Garth again, because we have to let him know that the status of the gun was sold. So let's do that. It was sold to somebody else, then maybe we can like ask Garth. If you don't remember who Garth is, it's literally the guy that tried to kill us with a chair. I'm terrible, you know. I'm terrible at furniture, and I'm sure you guys know that very well. And I feel ashamed. I misspelled Icarus. And no, don't worry. You didn't have to worry about it. I don't really care about misspellings. I'm really not that concerned about it. I think, you know, like, this is like a very casual setting. It's not like you're not at work, you know. You don't need to feel so self-conscious about it. I still got it anyway, so it's all good. It's all good, chat. It's all good. We're all doing fine. Let's go up here. We need to go to guard. Yeah, Zario. Also, by the way, thank you for being here now. Let's I'm really dreading going back to guard, because last time he really tried to kill us with he tried to kill us with a chair. I don't know how he managed to do that. He seems kind of awful for doing that to us, but I guess he was vibe checking us. I'm not really sure. Is it really possible to like open Sesame this door? I really hope not. I really hope we don't have to open Sesame this door. There's like a way to unlock it. Hold on. Alright. Let's go back to Gart. We need to update him on the details, even though I don't really want to. Gosh. I'm honestly scared of like thesis writing. I'm already in the season where I have to like write a thesis, and we were like discussing with my professor earlier. Well, no, more like instructor, either teacher or assistant professor. I really don't know professor rankings, but we were discussing it earlier, and like right from the thesis proposal, we already had so much trouble. There's just so many theoretical frameworks that we need to go over again.
You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
I met Joyce, a company representative.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along.
We are getting along.
One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
How do we know that? You're suspicious.
We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I helped you get the body down. And I'm helping you find your gun. I'm not a jealous guy.
What happened to the previous negotiator, Mr. Gaumont? Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances. Why haven't you let her in to see you? I told Joyce that I met you. Let's tell him that first before we get to the deep stuff.
It's perfectly okay. Even if you've told her everything we've talked about, it's absolutely fine.
I have a feeling it's not absolutely fine, though. I feel like he's gonna be a D word about it.
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
You make decisions for the company in previous negotiation. Why would you let an ally like that go?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
You call him a midget.
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
Wait. Is midget offensive? Like, man, I remember when people still use that word, like, in Tumblr. Has it always been offensive? I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm ignorant about it. Has it always been offensive? Like, I'm sure nobody wants to be called midget or small. But that's actually... Yes, it is very offensive. Like... Okay, thank you for letting me know. Like, I know that word has been very offensive for quite a while now. But I just never really, like, had someone confirm that it is super, super, super offensive. Hello there, honey. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I appreciate it. I didn't know it was that offensive. Okay. Joy said that the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting. Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
How did you know?
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Funny, Joyce didn't mention any casserole.
Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was.
Oh, right. I think that Everett is trying to manipulate us in this scenario. He's always been a...
brand of humor he has. It makes for a fine distraction.
Why haven't you let her in to see you?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
So you guys aren't really friends.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
Okay, thank you for confirming that, politician.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization. No organization wants to, like, out front admit it that they're transparent like that. Like, they don't tell their customers that they're transparent. They show they're transparent, and you haven't shown me that ever. You tried to kill me with a chair. Of all things. Yeah, this man's photo is really, really funny. It's like cross-dyed. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret.
Like another... Like... Huh. I don't know.
Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
Oh, you say Everett. But you keep saying Everett. Like, the other characters are saying Everett, not Everett. I guess he doesn't want to be called like a rat, but okay.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now.
Can we go over details concerning the murder again?
Most certainly, Harry. Nothing brightens my day like brainstorming these things.
He is so passive aggressive. Like, you just don't know with Everett.
Racist mugs in the trash and in the apartment? You guys are just light years ahead of me. I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I do best, helping people.
Yes, yes. Do you think this weasel is somehow connected to the murder?
Oh, no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. I would never complicate things for you.
He's such a big liar! Like, none. You haven't shown any sign of that we can trust you. All you're doing is literally manipulate us left and right, Everett.
Oddly, it seems to be true.
It's true! But this weasel might have cleaned up after the killers.
Believe me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine him being connected to a high-caliber case like this.
How would I know?
But he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are known to be neat freaks. I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right?
Bashing something with an imaginary baton. Great technique. You made the great sergeant. There's more to police work than whacking an imaginary baton. Say nothing. But he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel? Are known to be neat freaks? I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right? There's more to police than whacking. Yeah.
Of course, Harry. I'm not a real police officer. You are.
Tell me about, I already did that. You mentioned a lawyer girl. I wanted to hear. Change the subject.
By all means, Harry. What?
But we already, like... I already know who took the gun. It was literally the girl. How are you... Oh, hold on. There was like a thought process here. What is this? Oh, no. Get back. Like something forgotten in a coffee table? Like what? What? Hello there, Trevor. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I appreciate it. Thank you. What brings you here today? Have you guys been eating well? I haven't eaten dinner yet, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm low-key kind of hungry, but I ate peanuts. I'm not exactly too hungry, but I would really love to have some dinner right now. I'm a little hungry. My food comes here late. I really didn't have time to like cook my own food, so I usually just order. But it just takes a little bit to like come here, so I'm just gonna have to wait. Hold on, let's check the map because Punchcock Paper, Horseback Monument. Have I done that? Politician, medium. Cargo container door. Measure head. You know. Okay, what? We have something to ask. We have something to ask with Kim. No wonder you sound a little off. What do you mean I sound a little off? What do you mean by that? I'm perfectly normal. Come on. We have something to ask you.
Yes?
Kim? I might want to talk about you. Tell me about the case
What do
again.
you want to know?
Can we... Hold on. Can we go over the
You
preliminary...
like a brief? Do you want me to brief you again?
Yes.
3 days ago, during that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. They didn't identify.
Hold
There's
on.
a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. Just to be clear, we are...
Oh, hold on. Hold on. What are we supposed to talk to him about? Like, there's something here, like... There's something here. Kim Kitsuragi? Kim Kitsuragi, politician medium. You know what? I really can't. We can't. Just got off work, winding down from my day. Oh, I hope work wasn't too stressful. I really hope it wasn't too stressful because I know the feeling of like coming back home after such a stressful day at work.
The already familiar cold touch of plastic welcomes you as you pick up the handset.
Interfacing challenging 12, let your muscle memory dial in a random number. Hi, 72% heard your name.
It's unclear whether you actually have muscle memory. Right now, your finger is just drawing vaguely.
What do you
the cold
mean?
pattern.
It's 72%.
Sure, why not? Muscle memory is a tricky
Why? I
The file cabinet stands steady as ever, and the unlocked drawer slides out. Hundreds and the same material.
browsed
You
them.
already went through all of these.
Can I really not?
The drawer slides.
Can I put, did I already put? Oh, I don't have enough volition. It was a long day, but not too stressful. I'm glad it's not that too stressful. Because really, like, coming back home from work and then suddenly just, like, losing all of the energy in the world to do anything. Yeah, like, sorry, like, I haven't eaten a lot. I'm not tired. I'm just a little bit hungry. Like, I may like sound like tired one of these days, but honestly, it's just me, like, worrying about thesis. Like, my school doesn't really waste any time to like make it clear to the students that, hey, it's thesis time, and I don't like it.
Man. How can I help you?
Are you
We're
checking
negotiating our...
your
Aye.
share? Wait, so not wages or pensions? How large a share would you like?
All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
How's that
This
working for
seditious
you?
talk sounds like communism. Just so we're on the same page, communism is basically wanting to kill the rich people or deporting them to a labor camp in southeast Grad.
The
Don't
bossman,
say that out loud if you're a communist.
the bossman Everett. What can you tell me about
I
him?
think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman.
What does bossing the union detail anyway?
I guess you
Entail.
need to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own.
Are you sure about that?
By that, you mean corruption?
Real.
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world,
I mean, that makes sense. Like, it's really hard to be, I guess, purely good. It's really hard to be purely good nowadays, especially when the whole world is like tearing you down. It takes a lot of like courage and honesty to, well, honesty, courage, and competence to actually see the world as something with a lot more hope and trying to be a good person because of it.
the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish.
That does seem lavish to me.
He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion.
That is true. I wouldn't want it either. Like, imagine like you're already a terrible person, but you're already like manipulating everybody else with your kind demeanor. Like, no thank you.
Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway. And moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
This man has political theory, and it has not failed him today.
Yeah, are you one of them?
No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all.
Okay.
Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
But the stuff you do aligns admirably well with the World Republic. Why not call yourself like that? Right on, brother. You shouldn't take what's not yours. Cool. Yeah, but the stuff you do aligns admirably well. Right on, brother. Even a weak child can think. The only one, or I can't and should. Right? Actually, yeah, that is true. I'm gonna agree with this. Right on, brother.
Just the way the world works, boyadero.
You seem to be have spent a lot of time thinking about the political situation.
Sure, I've had the necessary free time. Fortunately, there's always time.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important thing. It all comes together now. The way he speaks about scabs, his general attitude. He's a follower of a 500-year-old Franco-Nigerian Boyadero code, itself an appropriation of Vespertine cool.
Vespertine cool. Sometimes, guys, I know like I'm a language major, but sometimes this game uses a lot of like, how do I say this? Jargons that I am not really sure if it's like made up or actually exists. Either I lack enough jargons to understand what he's saying, but man, this game is like spouting world building without actually like clarifying or making the person, without making the gamer like actually go through with the lore. But it's fine. It's fine. I still get the idea, like I still get the plot. At least I think so. I have my own version of the plot going on in my head.
That of a noble peasant or a traveling herdsman. True to yourself, independent in your actions, loyal to your friends.
Hello there, Eagle. Thank you so much for visiting. Maybe I am? It doesn't sound that cool. Sounds antiquated, obsolete. Us. It's not disco. It's not
The
disco.
man sits on the railing, his hands reaching far and wide. Yet it feels as if he could effortlessly go even wider, if need be. An endless torrent of time.
Good talking to you. Gotta run. Hold on.
Negotiating our
Hold on.
all of it.
Hold on.
Seditious
I want to
talk
ask him
sounds
something
like
else.
communism.
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've made. I guess you could.
Hold
By
on.
that, you mean...
buy
Hold on.
head.
I want to
One
ask him.
for-
I want to ask him
Here's
something
one.
else.
Besides that,
This man has political theory, and it has not failed him today.
You see, yeah.
sure.
The look, it all.
Don't mind me
that of
speeding
a
through
noble
this.
peasant
I
or
really wanna.
traveling herdsman.
Mayhem
True
I
to
am.
yourself, independent in your actions. No,
I could, but what if maybe unless?
no.
No?
The man sits on the railing, his hand.
Oh, I guess the game really doesn't want us to be a one of them. Which makes sense. Which is understandable. It uses a lot of... What did you say? It uses a lot of quip, which is a funnily combination of real exotic words and completely made up words that sound real. That's a real thing? Like, this is why I wouldn't be able to get the lore. At least not completely. I wouldn't be able to get all of the lore, but we're fine. It's also known as gross verbosity. I guess it makes sense for like a world like this, for a game like this to have like made up words. But I kind of wish that the game introduces us more slowly to it rather than like straight up like, yeah, no, like we're just gonna throw this at you. But I don't hate it. I don't hate the game for that.
Over here.
Oh, she's the leader?
Let me handle this.
You seem a little different today. Less hospitable.
That is true.
You are far from home, Lieutenant. This isn't a district known for its love of self-proclaimed militiamen.
You're not a gardener. I mean no trouble. I'm here to do my job, that's all. You're right, Lieutenant. She did seem friendlier sitting on that corner. You're not a gardener. I mean no trouble. I'm here to do my job, that's all. I mean, they already hate us for doing our job. Yeah, do I just like claim you're not a gardener? Like, yeah, heck yeah, no shit, Sherlock, of course. I mean, she was disguising, so maybe you have a right.
That's right. I'm not a gardener. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union.
I mean no trouble. I'm here to do my job.
Not a muscle moves in her face, but her eyes trace yours, stern and perceptive.
So she is the leader. She's been hiding this all this time. She was like right outside with her garden. She was like crouched like this, and she was actually watching us all along. Like, all right.
You are looking for Titus Hardy, who you think has information on a murder the RCM is investigating. You want to interview him. That's Titus. Talk to him, but know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming, nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
Yeah, because they hate us, chat. They hate the RCM.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
Oh, hold on there, Kim. We haven't even gotten started. At least let's hear the man out. You may never know, he might not have killed him.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
What's your role in all of this? What are you going to do to me? Why are you so aggressive? Yeah, what's your role in all of this?
Like I already told you, I'm a legal counselor. Do you have hearing problems?
What if I want to talk to you, not Titus? What are you going to do to me?
What are we going to do to you?
Dang! She's really... Oh my god.
The union isn't going to do anything to you. It is not a crime syndicate. It is a labor organization.
But yeah, with all the tension going around this place, it doesn't feel like it anymore.
Goddamn right it is.
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people. But we digress.
Well, that is true. But the thing is, they are both corrupt. Like, both of us have wrongs. Like, I don't see the reason why that we're the only ones that have to suffer like that. Like, not gonna lie, chat. Like, it's not just me. It's not just us. Really, it's not just me, chat. Like, I don't get it. Like, why are they... Like, I know, I get it. Like, they've been... the RCM has been really abusive towards, like, citizens. But at the same time, like, the union is also doing a lot of shady things behind the scenes. So I don't really see the reason why they also have to be so hypocritical about it. But I guess that's people, am I right? What if I want to talk to you and not Titus? Why are you so aggressive?
Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
Yeah, that also have done, like, controversial things behind the scenes? Sure.
So you were spying on us, and now you represent murder suspects. Just dock workers.
Yeah, exactly! Like what Kim said. A crime is a crime, and we're gonna investigate it no matter what. Even if you say it's a dock worker, it's not gonna work. Like, gosh, have you seen everybody? Like, have you seen all the people that do crimes? They were ordinary people too. But, again, it doesn't make Titus, like, immediately guilty, okay? We still haven't talked to Titus. But this girlie over here is, like, preventing us. Like, already, like, you're just gonna use the violence against that man. No! I mean, if we did, we would have done it to you already. Like, come on! Think! Think, Gardner, think! I think the reason why the plot is confusing in the first playthrough is because it takes place in medias res. It definitely did. If you're hacky, it's fine for us. If you stream for only 1 hour or even less, thank you for saying so. But I kind of want to use my allowance to like stream for 1 hour in actually important days. Like for example, like I have to work on a thesis. I'm gonna be only streaming for 1 hour. I'm really not in the capacity to like take a little bit of a break.
These men are the union's militant wing.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
That isn't us, Elizabeth! That isn't us! It's like, you know, it's actually frustrating, you know? Like, if one person does a bad thing in a group, and they're already prejudiced, then everybody is already affected. Like, gosh, dang it. Like, Gosh dang it. I know that at least some in the RCM are truly awful people, but that like come on here. Like, if we were really spouting violence right now, we would have done it. If you're do you like games where the factions run on gray and gray morality? That's the impression I got from you playing this in Fallout New Vegas. What do you mean gray on gray morality? What do you mean gray on gray? Like, chat, my first playthrough of Fallout New Vegas, I sided with the NCR. And I didn't know. I was like completely blindsided by NCR's corrupt ways. Like, when I first played the Fallout New Vegas from a perspective of a character that is really righteous, it's, you know, they would also think NCR is righteous. You know, I was regarded as the messiah of the wasteland in my first playthrough, and I thought that was the case as well. But then when you play the second playthrough, when I played Fallout New Vegas for the second time under James in Danger, who has a really who really loves comic books, but then is completely he completely noticed that something is wrong with the NCR, because in the comic books he read, usually the ones posing as the good guys are usually the bad guys. The one with suits, the one who is really controlling, the one who tries to uphold moral standards even though they cannot keep their promises. Like, that's when I noticed that NCR isn't exactly the righteous group ever. Like, there's no righteous group. No righteous group. But I can't, like, I wouldn't call Mr. House a gray on gray faction. Like, he straight up says to you that he only wants Fallout New Vegas to be the only one that survives. F everybody else in a wasteland. And that's not good. And then for NCR, they want to cater to everybody. They want to, like, rally everybody and unite one nation. But that doesn't also count the fact that there's a lot of corruption hiding behind the scenes, because they are very discriminatory to their farmers. And then they always spread their numbers way too thin, and they cannot protect everybody else in the world. Yeah, there's no faction ever. There's no faction that's ever truly good. Yeah, exactly. It really depends on what you stand for, which is nice on Fallout New Vegas. But Mr. House definitely straight up says to you that Fallout New Vegas is the only thing that he ever wants to survive. Screw everyone else. It's just not good. And then there's like the Legion. The reason why I sided with the Legion this time, like with James in Danger, is because I finally understood what they were standing up for. I finally understood that. Yeah, everyone always believes they are the good guys. Exactly. Nobody wants to be the bad guy. Yeah. I already streamed Fallout New Vegas a long time ago. I streamed it in my debut era. It's a really long time ago, and it's been a long time. The Followers of the Apocalypse is my favorite faction. It's just so sad they're very small. Yeah, it's a... My favorite faction is like the Brotherhood of Steel. And it's funny because it's like Followers of the Apocalypse, Brotherhood of Steel. It's like opposing sides. But you know, they have a lot more in common. It's just that they just couldn't settle their differences, which is sad, but it is what it is. Is Fallout New Vegas good? It is very good, and I recommend it. But that is my opinion. You could try it out for yourself if you want. It's really best to like go in on Fallout New Vegas without any background on it. So I really suggest you just dive in. Like, just download the game, get the game, download it, see for yourself. Because my word alone is not enough to convince you. You really have to play it. Thank you for being a satellite, Talshin. Thank you. Would you like a hug or a high five? Since there's a new satellite, I am forced to give hugs to every satellite in the chat. So everybody, all right, prepare for your hugs, okay? Prepare for the hugs. Prepare for the hugs, everybody. Yeah, huggies. Huggies. This is so cute. Yeah, Talshin is one of us. Maybe I will try it. Please do. Please let me know. Talshin, let me know if you do end up enjoying the game. I'm pretty sure you would be able to like get the feel of the game in the first 5 hours. So do let me know if you're having fun so far. I prefer high five. All right, high five for you, Talshin. High five. High five. For everybody else, they get hugs. They get hugs. Yeah. Let's go.
Fuck yeah.
Is that all you can say, Titus?
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
The world needs a financial buffer zone. No need to get emotional. The privatization is not lawful. It's cool and funny. Maybe you're just not historic individuals. I don't know where you heard that, but it's wrong. The RCM is principled and strong, unlike you. I like that. Good start. Let's take it a step further. Armed uprising. What are the union's plans? Wow. We're just like abandoning RCM at this point. Like, I don't wanna... This is like making fun of them. I don't know. This is like making fun of them. This is also not. This is also like making fun of them. Like, these two are not really good dialogues in my opinion. Hi, I'm new. Do I get something too? You already did. Have a tuna. Have a tuna, Mr. Cat. Welcome to the stream. Have a tuna. You're free to have tuna, Mr. Cat. Thank you. Thank you so much. So a lot of you are really picking to stay with me tonight. Alright. I would say I like that. Good start. Let's take it a step further. Uprising. What are the... Oh my god. I don't think this is right. The world needs a financial buffer zone. No need to get emotional. You know what? We're gonna leave this for another time. Yeah.
Let's.
What if I want to talk to you and not Titus? Hold on, did I already ask this?
Like I already told you, I'm a legal counselor.
What if I want to talk to you
have
about...
hearing problems?
Yeah, what if I want to talk to you?
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
This is why we can't help you properly. Like, look, we don't really care if you don't respect us as officers. But at the same time, nothing is ever gonna be fixed. Like, the longer that you continue to reject us, the longer that we will stay here. Cooperate, get it done, just get it up, and we'll be good. We'll be on our merry way. Finally, I got an Astro hug. Yeah, you deserve it. Well, free tuna. That's why I keep coming back. And good evening, everyone. Good evening to you, Mr. Cat. All right, Titus, speak up now.
This is where you say your bit.
Dang, he's actually pretty hard to interrogate now.
He and his men carry themselves like giants. You'll need to prove your mettle to be taken seriously.
Well, I'm ready.
Detective.
The lieutenant acknowledges you with a sharp note. He's leaving it to you. Don't say anything yet. First, we need to talk about your anger. We need to talk about the man hanging out back.
Oh, this is about him. A real looker, that won't.
A real looker? Hold on, buddy. Like, this is a little bit too early to talk about talking that a handsome dead man in the garden. Like, this is a little bit too early for my taste, but okay. Sure, why not?
You sure took your time, huh? Waited for him to get real ripe and pretty for you.
I did not wait.
Oh, he was a real pretty boy. Hanging up there, letting out that pretty boy smell.
I can't for the life of me understand why you did it. I mean, I would have just left him up there. You must really like cleaning up other
See, this is why
shit.
This is why I cannot. Like, seriously, this is the union that keeps accusing the RCM. You are terrible, terrible people. when they do this in front of my salad, chat. Look, disrespecting the dead is the worst of the worst crimes that you can ever do. And they're saying that I'm the terrible person? Unbelievable. Doing good. Receive a praise from my boss today. Ah, congratulations. I heard of Disco Elysium but never played this one. This game is really fun. It's really fun in the sense that if you like reading stories and like piecing mysteries together, it's pretty good. Miki, can you do a recap of the story for the funsies? Alright, I'll do a recap. So, this, our main character is named Harry Dubois. He has a terrible case of amnesia because, you know, we don't exactly know what happened to him. And as we go along with the story, we're like piecing together two mysteries. The death of our client and why exactly his memory is gone and what exactly causes trauma. And then we have Kim Kutsuragi here as our partner. We don't know him either, but he seems to have a past like us. And with the murder case going on, we don't know who the culprit is. So we're trying to go around and figure out who the murder suspect was. And the current murder suspect is this guy, which is Titus Hard. But, you know, Titus is giving us a terrible time because the union hates the police, aka us, because the union believes that we are terrible people who continue to use, you know, violence against the people, the dock workers, when they themselves are very corrupt, which is not cool. Not cool, chat. Not cool. So either way, we're both terrible people.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
Scan the room.
No. Eyes here. You got me.
He understood what you were doing. Take it.
Yeah! You fuck with the Hardy boys, you fuck with Titus Hardy.
Relax, Dennis. No one is fucking you yet.
Yeah, Dennis, calm down. No one's fucking you, you stupid fuck.
Let Dennis enjoy his fucking, man. We don't mind.
Yeah, you're not even being fucked, Dennis.
Why would they talk about getting F words? Yeah, I really can't. 2 more games added to the list. Thank you for using me as your shopping, the wish list. I'm glad you're getting good games from me.
Easy, fellas. We got company.
Too late. You already scanned the room. You got a pretty good picture.
A picture of what?
Fucking say something already!
The man hanging in the backyard. Did you do it?
The pretty boy. You guys really love talking about that pretty boy.
Okay, first off, why do you keep calling him pretty boy? At least respect the dead, man. A liar thinks everyone is a liar too. Exactly. Like, it takes a liar to know a liar, chat. It really does. And a lot of people, like, underestimate the power of lying. Like, you don't know how much lying can get you so far. People lie every day. People lie every day, chat. You forgot to mention the kids who swear all day. They aren't really relevant to the plot, but I do love Kuno. Kuno is my favorite character in Disco Elysium, and I love how he's part of the... I love he becomes a trio with them. Oh, please. They're my favorite. Literally son material. That's my son, guys. That's my son. Kuno is my son. Because they are corrupt, they will think of others as corrupt too. Exactly. Which is why we can't trust on one another and we can't cooperate. Now everything is going to smithereens.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
You have spoken to the head of the union. We have spoken to the head of the union.
Bart.
Yes, him.
And what did he tell you? That we killed him? That we took a cargo belt from the harbor, went out back, and used it to hang him? Because we did. All of us together. I hope he told the story.
He literally admitted it. Alright, there's a confession right there. Alright. The mystery is over, chat. The mystery is over. No, it's not, bitch. I will get you in the act.
There's a catch hidden somewhere. He didn't confess so that you could take them all away. It's too simple.
But there's a catch.
There is no catch. These 7 honest men have all equally come forth to tell you what happened, so that you don't waste any more of your time.
All 7 together. They're diluting responsibility. It's an anti-arrest tactic.
Who called the shots that night? When did this hanging incident occur? Why did you kill him? How did you kill him? Whoa. Actually, okay. Okay, so let's evaluate here. So, all 7 of them killed the guy, okay? So if we ask who called the shots, one is gonna be taking the fall. I think we should ask how did we kill him? Because from the autopsy, hold on. Let me check the. Damn it! I can't see my pictures but from the autopsy, I don't think 7 people did it. Like, sure, they stood back and waited, but I think someone specific really did it. I don't think the reason why he's damaging all these 7 people is because, again, so they wouldn't be able to make an arrest. But if we're able to like pinpoint that, hey, this is inconsistent, you were not the one who murdered that night, I think it would be really great. I prefer not to lie, but I can perfectly lie if necessary. It's a great skill to have. It really is a great skill to have. If you know how to lie, you know how to get everywhere. Like a blade, depends on how you use it. Exactly. Lying is really important in today's world. It gets too far. Take it from me. Yeah. How did you kill him?
We hanged him up by his neck until he got...
Didn't they teach you?
The autopsy showed there were no ligature marks. His hands were not tied.
Yeah, exactly. From the autopsy.
The lieutenant goes in for the leg sweep. Titus does not.
Exactly. One of them is lying. Like, not all of them are the murder. There's only one murder. There's only one person that did this murder.
Look, I'm not gonna play 20 questions with you, capo. I'll say it again. We killed him.
So how did the victim die? The victim died because somebody strangled him. Somebody strangled him first, but there was like no signs of struggle, so he was already knocked out, and then he got strangled, so he wouldn't be able to fight it. And then that's when he got his neck got wrapped around this cargo belt. But these 7 guys are saying that they hanged him up on the tree, which is not true. That is not how he died. He was already dead before he got hanged up on the tree. And that is where we got him on the act. Like, we caught him on the act. Like, it's not true, buddy. You're lying here. You're not the real murderer. You're not the murderer. You're hiding the real murderer.
Yeah. I knocked him out. Came up behind him and clapped him in the back of the head. He went down like a sack of sand.
That's right, lawman. And then we hanged the fuck.
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first. Then see if it all adds up.
Kimmy? Strange answer to the tied hands. Things aren't quite right here, aren't they? Can I win this? Hello there, Jace. Thank you so much for tuning in today. See, it doesn't make sense, right? It's not adding up. The evidence that we have and their testimony is not adding up. It's a freaking lie. You're lying to me. Oh my god, why is there such a traffic outside? But you're lying to me, Titus.
Actually,
no!
They're admirably, surprisingly composed. The entire room. Given how
I was 83% of winning!
Well, this one. But he's always fidgeting, so don't get your hopes up.
Mr. Tats, what did you use to knock the victim
My
out?
fucking elbow, copper. Samaran boxing style.
Samaran boxing, or Sambo, is an eloquently violent set of one-on-one fighting moves, originating from the Samaran Isola. Sambo style implies stealth, cleverness, and cool.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Okay, first off, it doesn't make sense. Because if he uses oh yeah, stealth, cleverness, and cool. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I didn't read that. I didn't catch that immediately. But it still doesn't make any sense. He would have ran away, right? He would have ran away from them unless they were all good buddies before. If so, yeah, exactly. They would have noticed.
He may be lying, but he's good at it. No twitching, no rushing, no uncalled for details.
Where did all this action take place?
Right fucking here. The fucker started coming to our bar, asking for it.
Really? Nothing? We get nothing?
Like what, Copper?
Yeah, when did this, who called the shots? When did this hanging incident occur? Why did you kill him?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's it?
And he stepped out of line.
That's it. At least tell me how and why he stepped out of line. He had to. There's a reason why people step out of the line. Because he provoked them first. I like Kuno too. I can still remember that rude kid saying, "Let's talk normal shit, please." Yeah, Kuno? Oh man, Kuno is such a son. Kuno is my son. He's my favorite. He's my favorite character. Well, they use real life martial arts in this world? I mean, I don't see the reason why.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Kohoi and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
Hold on. So he's a mercenary that... So he had a live grenade? He was like trying to kill them all?
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
Yeah, but how did you know?
'Cause one night he walked straight up to the mic and said, "I'm Oranese goddamn Special Forces, and I'm gonna fuck you all."
Really?
Yeah, really.
Yeah, really. Had a gin and tonic up there, sang some Oranese paratrooper song, and said he's gonna fuck everyone.
Are you sure he meant like F word as in like bang everyone, or F word as in topple everyone over?
We couldn't believe it either, but he fucking did, right there. Like some kind of animal.
But that doesn't warrant the murder. Nothing warrants a murder. You still went ahead and did it. Instead of like politely asking him to step out, you decided to like, well, let's gang him up. How is that any different from the RCM that you're talking about that's doing like terrible things? It doesn't change anything. You're all bad people. Like, I don't get it. What is this hypocrisy? This is so hypocrisy. And are comets supposed to be alive? No. Comets are... Well, we're celestial bodies. We're not exactly humans. I am a very special comet. Somebody from planet Earth willed me to come alive. I'm starting to think she studied in forensics too. What do you mean I studied in forensics? Like, oh, man, guys, like I keep getting accused of studying many things that I haven't even indulged in. Like earlier, I was like taking a electives for professional development, and then it was filled with culinary students and tourism majors, and then our professor is like a huge big shot in college in their department in tourism, and then it came over to me like I kept asking questions on what to do for like, hey, how do I get if I have like this job but I have this other offer, should I like take it? And I kept asking a lot of questions to that big shot. Okay, he's he's the boss of the whole department of tourism, and then he kept like happily telling me all of the deeds that he like wanted to say. Like, he gave me all of this advice, and then he kept saying, well, I'm sure your future as a flight stewardess or whatever you're pursuing in the department will be great. And then I said, no, I'm not gonna be a flight stewardess. I'm actually a language major. And then he kept saying, I'm sure your future as a flight stewardess will be great. I'm not a flight stewardess. I'm not. And then now I'm gonna get accused that I know forensics. Dang. Gosh, dang it, chat. Well, thanks, but nope. You're a way better detective than me, and I studied forensics. Miki is a comet? I am. Like, okay, listen. The reason, like, about forensics, okay, about like autopsies. Listen, before you like assume that I listen or watch true crime or anything like that, before you accuse me of that, it's just that as a writer that once did like that once as a writer and a reader, an avid fan of mystery novels, you're gonna be bound to like notice something. Like there are mystery novels that were written by doctors themselves. So you're literally bound to be like, you're bound to discover some facts. Like, listen, the knowledge that I know about autopsies is very, very basic. There are way more people out there that know more about autopsies than I do. I just have a very, very basic knowledge that is helpful for me to apply in this game, which is cool. Azure Peak is never gets old. Yeah, little things, but no. Azure Peak never gets old. It never does. Have you ever watched Transformers? Oh, no. Not really. Well, only the first movie. Only the first movie I've watched. So Miki is a Transformer. Not exactly. I'm more of like willed into being. Wow, I just saw it's a new character. Ganbatta ne. Arigato, Wawan. Arigato. I watch real surgery videos to know more about human bodies. Yeah, that one too. It can help you. It can really, really help you. Excited to see Miki coroner. I don't think I can be a coroner. Like, sorry. Rise of the Beast is definitely top tier. I haven't gotten the opportunity to watch it, and I don't think I will.
Sire, the tale is true. This is a serious violation of the karaoke code.
Right, but what did he actually do?
Wrong. He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
Yeah, but that still doesn't justify a murder, guys. There are 7 of you. There are 7 of you in the bar. You could have taken him down of all things. And second of all, why no one reported this?
From rape to harassment to threats of violence. Why the strange de-escalation?
Exactly. Like, wouldn't you have like said like threats of violence, harassment, and then the greatest crime of the all?
He regrets mentioning it. Hopes you didn't notice.
Oh, I noticed it though, right?
Kill us all. If we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. That was before he started coming here.
The only thing you're bending over is bending the truth, which is not cool, which is not I appreciate. And now I'm gonna bend over your lies, mate.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I skipped. Yeah, he said it was a favorite joint now. Started coming here every night, drinking, grabbing girls, grab one of ours, karaoke. Right there on stage. I write fanfiction. The things I googled for, that fanfiction can put me in a list. Understandable. I've been there too. I also love to write. Oh my god. We have more writers in the chat? I'm so happy. Chat, just so you know. Like, just so you guys know. I do writing streams. So if you really love to write, you're free to join me in the writing streams. We can talk about writing all together, if that makes you happy. Oh, you're a polyglot. Like, what languages do you know? What languages do you speak?
Yeah, I did a writing stream just yesterday where I read creative works by satellites.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
shoot.
girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt. Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Yeah, was this the same girl?
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
I'm glad.
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
Shut up, Shanky!
There's something odd here.
There is! It's not adding
Seems
up.
like they don't want to talk about that rape Titus mentioned. Why not? This is a serious allegation. Make
Yeah.
them talk
Yeah. Exactly. It's not adding up. See, this is what happens. Like, this is what happens when you team together with bunch of buddies. Okay, all of you murdered him. Sure. But that's the problem, chat. That's the problem. If way too many people murdered one person, it's not gonna add up. All of the testimonies are gonna be blundered. It's gonna swirl together like a piece of goo and garbage and never gonna work. Quite a few 6 languages. Now I am learning German. What is it all? Like, reveal them to me. List them all down, Talshin. Oh, I see. Alright, if you wanna, like, keep it to yourself. I've never really been much of a fiction reader, but I'll listen to an audiobook. It's understandable. Like, reading is not for everybody. Like, reading takes a lot. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. Reading is a freaking skill. Like, you might say, oh my god, reading is a hobby. No, it's a freaking skill. There's a reason why, like, there are people who can speak a language but cannot write. There are people that can speak and write but cannot read. It's a freaking skill. Reading is a freaking skill. And I'm like, I've seen a lot of people, like, say that reading is such a leisure. No, it's not. It's not a leisure. Reading is not something you do on free time alone. Reading is a life skill, and people need to learn that it is a life skill. I read more than 100 books. I really love reading. I'm glad you do. I would probably read more often if I could read faster, but I'm pretty slow. It's understandable. Like, reading can be such a slog, but you can learn how to read fast and also, like, understand what you're reading. Being a nerd is so much fun. Same here. Hey, Miki, I'm late today. Yes, reading needs a lot of willpower. It's a skill, chat. It's a skill. Right, but who did he R-word then? This is a very serious allegation.
No. You're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
There's nothing you can do for now. He's stonewalling you.
Damn it. You murdered him just like that. No remorse.
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
We do!
Chaise électrique is the method of capital punishment in Revachol under the Coalition. During the suzerain's reign, it used to be the firing.
Oh wait, electric chair? You guys have been using electric chair to punish the criminals? Okay, here's the thing. Like, there's always a reason why I never like these kinds of sentences. Because some of these accusations, like, some of the accused aren't really the ones who did the crime, but they still get punished anyway, and it's not serving justice at all. And even if they were the ones who did it, would you really want them to die that fast rather than spend a whole lifetime reflecting on what they did? It's an easy way out for the accused. It's never gonna serve justice. Like, even if you kill that person, like, does it bring the dead back? No, it does not. It doesn't. Really does not. There's no other way. Miki implies that those who can't read have skill issue. It's not a skill issue, chat. Like, it's understandable why some people can't read. There's a reason, like, there's actually a condition why people can't read. It's understandable if people can't. But it just, like, it really tires me out
whenever people like to say, oh yeah, oh my god, you like when people like come up to me and say, wow, you really love reading, don't you? That must be, you have such a great hobby. And they're like so passive aggressive about it. Like, I'm sorry that I love reading. And it's not about loving reading. It's about the fact that you're able to gain a lot of information. Like, no, like, reading isn't just a leisure or a hobby. There's more to it. It deserves more respect. It deserves more respect than that. But thankfully, like, the views on reading is changing lately, and I have to thank TikTok for it, but I'm not gonna, like, give all the credit to TikTok. I'll never do that. I rather backflip than... But, you know, I'm glad the culture, like, the views on reading is finally changing, because I do feel like people need to read more. It's such a wonderful process, like, feeding your brain with new information and learning how to, like, comprehend things, and learning how to be like learning how to be aware of literature. That's it. But I'm saying that as a language major, a linguistic major. So don't take my word for it. Yeah, exactly. You'll be surprised at the amount of things you can find in the school library, like how to make mustard gas. Exactly. It's really good. Like, there's just so many books out there that are really good. Have you ever thought about starting a book club? Yeah, I already have plans. It's just that I don't know if any of you will participate in a book club. Or I'm not even sure if I have time to start a book club, because unfortunately, chat, as much as I love to start a book club, as much as I want to, currently right now I'm not in the circumstance to like start. Like, okay, this is the books that I'm gonna be reading for this month. I'm gonna be reading 3 books and all of that, like start a book club like that. I don't have time. Why? Because I'm in thesis writing season, and I kind of want to focus on that. I really want to focus on that because I really want to get best thesis writing. And most of the stuff that I've been reading has all been journals, articles, newspapers. It's all factual. It's factual, and there's a difference between journals and books. And if I'm gonna be honest, I rather prefer reading books over journals. But journals are great. Journals are also great. I mean, reading books is the only way scientifically we can actually get smarter. That is not true. Reading books is not the only way. There are other factors that can help you. Newspapers, articles, archives, journals, biographies. Lots more. There are a lot more. It's not just books. There are many, many more. Essays. A lot of things that can help you. It's not just books. Thankfully, it's not just books. I'll do it. If I can make a Discord for said book club, Discord server. Oh yeah, about the Discord server. I'm still thinking about it. But I'll get back to you guys about the Discord server. I'm just waiting for something. You know, I'm just waiting for thesis writing to be over. I still have 8 months to go on the thesis writing. I'm on my first month. We can do this. It will fly by, hopefully.
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
And Reunion, what's that? Yes, but these were all bad people. Look, I'm just doing my job. What we do is different. We enforce the law. You just kill people like it's nothing. Honestly, I drink so much, I really can't remember I've sent beyond. And Reunion? What's that?
The River Esperance Correctional Facility, a military prison run by the Coalition, dubbed Reunion by the inmates. The origin of the name is unknown.
What we do is different. Look, I'm just doing my job. That's all. Yes, but these were all bad people. Criminals. Calling them scum is like too much, but like, there is a reason why they're there. Learning how to play instruments can help increase IQ. Knowing how to read notes is optional though, but it's kind of a fun way to do so too. Managing a Discord server is a surprising amount of work. It is. Like a lot of independent VTubers do it. Like a lot of them are establishing Discord servers. But again, I just can't handle a server right now. I can't handle like a Discord server. Listening to Miki speak English every day makes me smarter. Well, I mean, you are learning a language as you go, so that's great. Also, I did find out like there's a program that VTubers use to do like a auto translation, which is called subtitle chat. I don't know where to find it, where to find subtitle chat, and I don't know what languages it translates to, and I'm not sure how accurate it is. So I'm gonna have to like wait and see, because I do notice that I have an increasing amount of like viewers that don't exactly know or use English that much, and I'm still trying to find a way. So there's that. Learning many languages also make us smarter. Sorry for my wrong choice. Like reading from Wikipedia. You won't understand a thing, but reading a real book does. Yeah. Look, I'm just doing my job. That's all. What we do is different. We enforce a law. You just kill people like it's nothing. Honestly. It does. Look. As much as I want to say some of these, like, three out of the 4 dialogues, man, this is actually, none of them speaks who I am. I would say, like, I don't exactly agree. Learning a new language can also help delay the effects of Alzheimer's for 5 years. Has that always been proven? Is that factually true? Is that actually true? Okay, the only thing that I don't like about this dialogue is that these were all. No. Some of them were, but a lot of them who should have learned, like, could have learned how to be. Different, we enforce the law. Like, I don't think comparison, like, fine, we'll use the first dialogue.
Rest assured, lawman, none worse than our guy. He got what was coming to him.
Who called the shots that night?
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a hardy boy without arresting all hardy boys. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
Shut the freak up, Elizabeth. I'm like trying to do an investigation here and you're not contributing anything to me. So shut your mouth. Let me do the work. I'm singling them out. I will single them out. I will find out who exactly killed I'll find out who exactly killed this B word that they're talking about.
A trick question. Don't let her lead the conversation.
I don't have to. Yeah, one of them was more complicit than the others. No, but seriously, who calls the shots around here? The Alzheimer is delayed by 30 years. I don't think that's how it works, but we'll have to see. That's your homework for the day, chat. Let's see. I don't know. Like, oh, don't let her lead the conversation. So do we like turn to Titus instead? Like if we reply back to her.
Who do you fucking think does?
You do. You give the commands. Wait, I thought she did. The biggest animal dominates the... What? I'm guessing it's a big one. Bow to the beardman. Gangs are usually run by the oldest, most vulnerable member. Urka was Iranian. You answered to him, right? Ooh. I thought she did. Oh! Oh my god, let's go! Hey, no wonder she's so defensive about it. What if?
It wasn't a question, dickwad. How fucking stupid are you?
This asshole is worse than... Titus runs the Hardy Boys, genius. That's why we're called the Hardy Boys. Ain't that right, fella?
See? Exposed.
I think you got your answer, Mr. Law.
Well, thank you.
Yes, there are some administrative differences. But on that night, they all acted as one man.
When did this hanging incident occur?
You don't have to keep answering his questions.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
How long have you known the victim?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
As if you're any different, Glenn.
Yeah! Who do you think we are?
Hypocrites?
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
Hey, Hardy Boys, who doesn't love that series? Yeah, I love it. Like, I love a Hardy Boys, but I've always been a Nancy Drew person.
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier? A representative for White Pines? The same company you're striking against?
Mm-hmm.
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what? Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
This is actually confusing. We failed the check. We failed the check. There's nothing. We basically failed this conversation. We failed the check, guys. How do I do this? Like, this is so difficult.
Yeah.
I'm like Agatha. Like, this is actually hard. Like, what do we do? Like, we failed the check. What do we do now? Okay, why don't I just arrest you? Step closer to Titus? Don't worry, at least we saved. We can redo this questioning again. Like, why don't I just arrest you? So what are we going to do now? Arrest him!
Yeah, lawman. Why don't you?
It's almost an anthropological sight, watching him try to assert dominance over you.
Not in the arresting mood?
By your side, the lieutenant keeps his hand away from his... While the little rat-faced man reaches into his sleeve, there's a knife in there. Some of the others reach for their belts. Their eyes are light.
You confess to the murder. I'm taking you in.
Look, coppers. I know you think you're doing your job here, but there are 7 of us and 2 of you.
Well, let's go then! Let's go then, buddy! Let's roll right now! Wanna take this outside? I can go! Me and Kim Kitsuragi, we can rule the world, buddy! You're dealing with the wrong cops here. Oh, alright. You're dealing with the wrong people here. Well, if you count me in, like me, Harry Dubois, and Kim Kitsuragi, yeah, we can we can fight. We can definitely fight. I can fight. I look like I can fight, chat. I can fight. I can't glare. I can fight. I can fight. I can fight. Yeah, like, don't underestimate me.
That's an Easter 50, a Ziemsk-made monstrosity. It'll blow your head clean off.
You're under arrest. Okay, you know what? Let's get murdered.
The last thing you hear is a little murmur. Not a blast. Not an echo. No one screams. It's
Yeah, we did.
dead cops.
Wow. We're dead just like that? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We're dead just like that. I wasn't even able to put up a fight. Game, let me put up a fight here, buddy.
This is where you say your bit.
Hold on. Don't be fooled by her inability to do a war phase. She's committed a lot of war crimes before. Ayo. Hold on. Load game. Okay, can we, like, what did we use again? Was it composure? Yeah, composure. Let's put on our composure hat time. Let's go, buddies. Composure time. Okay. Which one of these give us composure? Spirit the corpse? Logic? Reaction speed?
Interfacing, visual calculus, items. Which one like gives us like we don't have any electrochemistry, inland empire. We got 1+1 composure. Visual calculus. Dress shirt. Suggestion. Logic. Logic. What if we switch it around? Okay, this one, we got better drip. I think +1 like logic maybe may help us. May help us. Let's go. Let's roll.
This is where you say your bit.
All right, homie, let's go.
He and his men carry themselves.
Detective.
All right. Don't say anything yet.
Hey, dipshit.
Do not let their squeals disturb your serenity. These are but simple peasants, sire.
We need to talk about the man who hanged out back. We're gonna try a different strategy, okay? The chatter is too innate to reach your ears. Raise your chin and gaze into the distance like a prince. We need to talk about the man you hanged out back.
Oh, this is about...
You sure took your time, huh? Waited for him to get real right.
Hold on. Okay, wait. I messed up. Hold on. We need to pursue the staring like a prince or something. I don't know. I just wanna do something else. Like wanna do something else unique. Okay, let's do it. Let's bring it on, homie. I'm ready to fight you with words. Bring it on, homie.
This is where you say your bit.
I'm saying my bit, all right. Let's go.
He and his men.
Detective.
Don't say anything yet.
Hey, dipshit.
Do not let their squeals disturb your serenity.
The chatter.
You fucking kidding?
Hey, asshole, up here.
We are looking for Titus Hardy.
First, we need to talk about your attitude. Exactly. Put him in place.
Wow. The real big dick cups.
Yeah, look at the big dick on that.
Must be something in the water in Jamrock.
Yeah, gave him real...
Yeah. Anyway.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
The man, did you do it? Like, we were able to get the profile of him, right?
No. I's here.
He understood what you were doing.
Yeah, you fuck with the hard.
Relax, Dennis. No one is fucking you yet.
Don't worry, let me just speed through this, okay?
Let Dennis enjoy.
Yeah.
We need to get it different.
You already scanned the room. You got a pretty good picture.
Got it.
Fucking say something already.
The man in the hang, did you do it?
No, you...
They love him.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
Why is there a container belt? I have spoken to the dead man. It is in a bizarre occult vision. Why is there a container belt around the dead man's neck?
Container belt? Like we use in the harbor?
Yes. Why?
Because we took it from the harbor where we work. Then we went out back and used it to hang him.
Can we just unalive them all? I want to, but we can't.
We did this together. All of us. Until he was dead.
There's a catch hidden somewhere. He didn't confess so that you could take them all away. It's too simple.
Huh. So you just confessed to the murder. But there's a catch.
There is no catch. These 7 honest men have all equally come forth to tell you what happened, so that you don't waste any more of your time.
Yeah, but I can't arrest them all.
All 7 together. They're diluting responsibility. It's an anti-arrest tactic.
How did you kill him? This is the same one. Let's do this one by one. Let's do this in order.
How many people have you sent to the Shays?
Shays Electrique
or send them to Reunion to rot for 20 years. For
The River Esperance Correctional Facility.
Honestly, I don't
a
think so
military
much.
prison run
I can't
by the
remember
Polish
anyone I've sent behind bars.
Reunion by the inmates.
What we do
The
is
origin of
different.
the name is unknown.
I need to discuss something with the game developers. Oh, please don't.
But you see, a lawman, is something people agree upon. And here in Martinez, we agreed that this...
That is not a law. Who called the shots, Anna? When did this hanging incident occur? Why did you kill him? Like, who called the
Are
shots?
you deaf? Do you think you...
A trick question. Don't let her lead the conversation.
I didn't have to. One of them was complicit than the others.
That's for the courts in Le Jardin to decide what you can do right now.
No, no. We'll stay here and discuss what happened that night.
When did this hanging incident occur?
You don't have to keep answering his...
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good...
Known him?
Yeah!
Quiet.
By the
No. Why don't you ask her about...
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer.
This is actually pretty hard. They're not giving us new
Don't
information.
waste your last question.
We failed the check.
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary. And
What kind of...
the kind that...
A live grenade.
I can't prove it. But I know.
Yeah, hold
Cause
on.
one night,
Really?
He already said this. We already know this information.
Sire, the tale is... This is a serious violation of the karaoke code.
Okay, besides crime against karaoke, what did he actually do?
Wrong. He harassed
From rape to... He regrets mention...
to kill us all. If we don't...
yeah,
He grabbed someone?
yeah. This girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of... Show me your con. Why don't you show me your con?
Aren't you...
Yeah!
Like, there's no... Yeah, it is something odd.
Seems like they don't want to talk about that rape Titus mentioned. Why not? This
Yeah.
is a serious allegation.
Right, but who did he do it
No.
to?
You're not...
There's nothing you can do for now. He's stonewalling you.
We hanged him.
Didn't they teach you?
The autopsy showed there were...
The lieutenant goes in.
We...
See? We could do it. I really want to do...
That's right.
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first. Then see if it all adds up.
Mr. Taz, did you used to knock the victim out?
My fucking elbow.
Samaran, he may be lying, but he's good at it.
Where did all the action take place?
Yeah, man. Weren't you listening?
Okay, there we go. Alain might be lying. Okay, this is high now. This is 92% chat. We can do this. Let's win this. Win this!
Titus is
Dang.
solid as a rock, and so are a few others. But
That is right. First, tell me who's solid. That is right. I got him, baby. You are caught in the lie.
Alain, who looks like he might be Titus's right-hand man, the least antsy of the bunch. Definitely not his first time being questioned by the police. This little rat-faced fellow is solid, too. Always fidgety, yes, but no change there. Him neither. Mostly keeps to his tomato juice, or whatever he's got there.
Yeah, he's definitely the weakest chain now. Hey, you! You having trouble breathing over there?
No. Of course he's having trouble breathing. Just look at how fucking
Fuck off, Shanky. Angus is a powerful guy.
Keep your eye on this powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break like a piece of twig.
Angus, okay. There's something you're not telling me. Yeah, there's a lot of things that they're not telling them. I hear nothing of what they're saying. What do you mean you hear nothing? The game audio is on. There's something you're not telling me.
And fuck you, too, copper. Picking on Angus like this. We're done with this schoolyard shit.
Oh no, I wasn't picking
Just
on
so you
him.
know,
You're the
he
one who's...
doesn't have trouble breathing.
This one is a stone wall. You won't get more out of them about the night of the murder. Not yet.
Like what, Copper?
How do we do this? It's a bit quiet. But it's on. The game audio is on. The game audio is on. Here, let's try it.
Yeah, lawman. Why don't you?
Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Like the loudest already. It's the loudest. The dialogue is our loudest now. There's nothing. Hello there, Shanu. Like, can you guys hear it now? No. The dialogue.
It's almost an anthropological sight, watching him try to assert.
Not in the arresting
By your side, the lieutenant keeps it while the little rat-faced man reaches into his sleeve. There's a knife in there. Some of the others reach for their belts. Their eyes are light.
Easy now, let's just talk.
Wise move. You made the right choice there. Now make another.
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus. I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder. Even if it is a group responsibility. We're going to look into this.
Man, Keep Kitsuragi is seriously, like, hardcore.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us. Real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
Me and Ever talk. He promised you cooperate.
Oh, so you went and talked to my...
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
Whoa! Why don't you push me some more? Find out, game! Oh my god!
You gonna let him talk to me like that, Titus?
Let's see. The old man sent word you'd be around again. That's the reason I'm being so forthcoming with you. Don't wear it out.
But having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect.
Yeah, we can't push our we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. Dang. We're gonna lose this conversation. We're losing this conversation. They're not telling us a murder, but they did tell us to go to Joyce. And she's on the harbor, so let's go to Joyce first and then come back to them. Like, this is a losing game, chat. This is a really losing game. We can't make them. Yeah, I can't give up. I'm literally right there. I was able to make them confess that there is an inconsistency. There's an inconsistency with their story. It just doesn't add up. Because the autopsy says that the man was already dead. The man was already dead before he got hanged. Which means he got strangled. And I don't think it's a group murder. Like, if it was a group murder... Like, you know, like, someone would have made a ruckus. There would have been a lot of evidences everywhere. But it's not. There is no evidences everywhere. It's actually little evidence. There's only, like, really tiny evidence. So let's go back to Joyce and ask her what is up with what is up with people.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
I've been dealing with Everett again. Boat you're on? Tell me more. How do you know something about the tap? Really? I can't talk to you about it? What now? Yeah. We finished that. Prove your authority to Titus Hardy. You have to gain authority in Titus' eyes for the investigation to advance. Soften up first. Maybe investigate the crime scene or the body. Look for a witness. Get help from the union boss or the company rep. Tie them to any other... this is hard. We have to look for other evidence. Yeah, we have to investigate the body again. We definitely caught them in the lie, but we need more evidence. Like, a lot more evidence, like, pin them down. Maybe investigate the crime scene or the body. Alright, we're gonna investigate the crime scene. We're gonna be going back to the garden. Kuno, I need you to help me out here, buddy. You're my son, okay? Sons help their mothers out. Okay? A good son helps their mothers out. And a good mother helps their son out. So, Kuno, please do not fail me. This is your only chance to not disappoint anyone else in the world. Your friend can leave you, Kuno, but not me. As your mother, I will not leave you. I am terribly responsible. Let's go, Kim Kitsuragi. We have a friend to visit. We're back here again, are we?
The man is decomposed. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Establish probable cause, -1. I really want to... We might fail. We might fail though. Hold on, let me just save this. Let me just save here. Is gonna even know the person with him is not a guy. Yep, he doesn't know.
The man is decomposed. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Let's see what happens, you know? Like, hold on. We have like +1 perception, I think, right? +1 perception in the clothes? No, visual calculus? Okay, we don't have any. Alright.
The man is decomposed. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
We can try.
Your
We
arms
won!
reach out and your eyes close, as if by their own volition. It's dark all around.
We
You feel
won
cold,
that!
slippery flesh, first with your fingertips, then under the palm of your hand.
Hold the freak on, game. I had an 83% chance to win on the last challenge. But here with the 42% chance, not even 50 and -1 chance, I won this one. Game, what is not adding up here? This is not adding up. What the I guess 42% chance is a win. A 42% chance is still a win. A 42% chance is still a win. I'm so bamboozled. I lost in the gamble in the game with 99%. It happened to me too, chat. Let's do it. Let's rock and roll. I can't believe we won.
His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat, swollen lips. Like a spider, your hand crawls over his features. Everything is silent.
Curl up his nostrils?
They are swollen shut. You need to really push to get in. Only the little one fits. The flesh changes shape as you...
The fuck is he doing?
I love how Kuno is still like observing. Sure it is. The game was rigged from the start. Bam! Damn! Damn!
The thing you're looking for, it's not there. Crawl out, spider.
Put your fingers in his mouth.
The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth, lolling around like a scallop.
Play with it. This feels right. Open your eyes and look. Oh, there's a ball?
The tongue moves freely in the cavity. The mucus of the mouth is slippery. Can you feel it? You're so close. Rip his jaws open now. A vision of black and dark red death pried open by your naked hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing. Death fumes rising from the throat, and there, in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate, you see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is swollen shut, almost vanished. No larger than 0.4 centimeters in radius. The edges
He
appear
got
dark.
shot! He got shot! Somebody shot him dead inside his mouth! So his real cause of death is a shot in his mouth? So somebody like shut him out, like, you know, literally put the gun in his mouth and then banged it? Like, what?
An abrasion collar. This is what we're after.
Say fuck. Touch it with your finger gently. Proceed.
I see it.
Kuno is silent.
Touch it with your finger gently.
A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound.
Put your finger in.
Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up. Tissue damage. Wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push both in, you reach through his mouth. Right
The fuck is happening?
Ah, shit, see?
Feel around first.
the basal ganglia feels clumpy. What entered here has torn apart his reptilian complex.
Wait. So, he got shot, right? He got, like, a gun is probably placed in his mouth and they shot him there. So, that is probably the fastest way. So, here. So, this is it. I have a feeling. Here's my crazy theory, chat. The 7 guys, they were not the murderers. They're not the murderers yet. They're covering for someone. Because he was already dead. Like, this guy, he's dead because somebody shot, like, released a bullet in his mouth. And then the 7 guys just happened to, like, you know, strangled him, beat him around, like, hanged him there. There's more to the story. There's way more to the story.
This man will never sleep again. Never wake. Your fingers slide into the remains of his limbic system. There is no resistance. It's gelatinous. The lieutenant answers with the sound of
Fucking cavity, see?
Push deeper.
your fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside of his skull. Your fingers reach toward his skull. His cerebral cortex feels like jelly. Cold, sharp, serrated material. The edges cut right into your skin.
So it's not a bullet. Wait. Hold on. Okay, this confirms it. So there is like a hole inside his mouth, right? At first, like, I thought, okay, maybe it's a bullet since it says like 0.4 centimeters. That's enough for a bullet, I guess. But it turns out they said sharp serrated material, so it could either be glass or, again, something. Just something. Oh my god. Okay. I feel a solid object right under the skull.
Can you get to it?
Inspect the skull first.
There's a tiny crack, a protrusion in the cranium, right in the back of his head. Your finger must be pointing. The object that is in there stops just short of the skull, in the encephalus, knocking this tiny fracture into the cranium.
We have the makings of a very small exit wound here.
It is.
Forget about the fucking exit wound, Beano. The pig is wearing him like a fuck puppet.
Fish it out. Dang, we won. Yeah, it is a plot twist. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You put the object between your index and middle finger. It feels sharp, like metal. With your face twisting from pain and concentration, all you need to do is just... The inside of the head feels cold and smooth, like a glove. Sweat dripping down your brow. Careful, with a plop, your hand emerges from the mouth, covered in blood up to the wrist. Between your fingers, a small flower, a blossom made of lead.
Wait, he got killed by a flower? Or something, like... What?
Fucking beautiful.
A bullet.
Oh, we're right, Chad! We're freaking right! We did it! Oh, man! Dang! We got it! Oh! Banger! Like, banger of an investigation! Oh, I'm so proud. I'm so freaking proud. Dang, I got it right! Yes! Alright, I'm done celebrating. Let's go. Drop it in.
The bullet falls in the bag.
Yeah, he
leaving
got
a smattering
shot.
of blood on the plastic. He raises the bag under his eyes and says,
A non-caliber. Rifled. Some kind of brittle alloy. Fractured on impact.
Keep it, Lieutenant, as a gift. Can I have it? I don't know. So, this is interesting. So he got shot, but that bullet was destroyed when it entered the body. So how did that happen? Like, can a bullet really fracture into small pieces from getting hit on the head? I don't think so. Like, there's more to this story that we don't know about. Like, holy, what is, like, it just goes down, it just goes down, it just gets deeper, the story just gets deeper and deeper and deeper. Brittle alloy. Yeah, that's why it was so small. Keep it, Lieutenant, as a gift. Can I have it? Maybe we can make...
No, you deserve it. We can log it later. Looks like we need to add one more item to your injury list. Injury number 4. Oval entry wound with an abrasion collar. Soft palate, back of mouth. High velocity. Temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput. How does that sound?
Sounds about right.
Opinion, fatal injury.
Goddamn right. Agreed. Wasn't that what we thought the last time?
That was then. This time we have extensive tissue destruction away from the wound track. This time we have a bullet.
Agreed.
And one last thing. We should amend injury number 3. Ligament mark. New opinion? Non-fatal. Post-mortem. Treatment.
He's proposing the bullet was the real cause of death, and the hanging an attempt to conceal this fact.
It was all treatment. Yeah, so I really think this is a cover-up. I can't believe I called that. Holy crap, I called that! Let's freaking go! Let's get it! Oh man! Man, we're detectives today. Man! I called it. Gosh. You know, this is why I can't be allowed in the investigation scene. Because I'm just gonna be... Oh yeah! Got that! Gosh, like I would just like go there and like my partner be like, what the fuck is going on here? Wait, calm down, girl. Calm down. Calm. Thy pigtails.
Yes, and the belt around his neck, the hanging, even dragging him to the yard. All of it was done after this man was already dead.
Agreed.
I have had my doubts for a while now. Since I saw there were no signs of struggle on his hands, and no claw marks on his neck.
Any of you feel hungry? Yep, all the time. I feel hungry all the time. But chat, this actually changed things. Because now we have factual evidence that they cannot possibly murder this man when the real cause of death was a bullet to the mouth. Or right up his mouth. It's actually weird because you see, somebody like straight up like shot, like put a gun in his mouth and then shot it up right into the skull. And that's brutal, chat. That is a very graphic scene. Wow. Dang, I can't imagine. Why would someone go this far? Like, you could have just shot straight down in his mouth and it would have done it. But no, they really chose to pick it. Like, right in the skull. Right through the mouth. Like... Well, that's a
There have
revelation.
been other signs too. Small details. Everything is too neatly designed for us to assign probable cause.
There is, of course, the very real possibility he was both shot and hanged.
Who would do this?
That's for us to find out. But this, it will make finding them just a little easier.
Maybe they just shot him?
To put him out of his misery? It's possible, but it doesn't explain all the other dubious things here. Lack of struggle, primarily. I may be intellectually sloppy, but I prefer one theory at a time. And this just smacks of treatment to me.
Why would anyone do this?
To hide something. The real killer? The real motivation? What really happened here?
Maybe the bullet holds more answers.
Yes, we should take a closer look at it. I am certain it has more to tell us.
This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
Okay, what happens next?
We bag the corpse and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. I can transport him to processing myself, but I will be gone for the rest of the day.
You'll be gone? What should I do in the meanwhile?
Work on the case. Tend to personal matters. Try not to do anything too dangerous. An officer needs backup in a neighborhood like this. I'll leave that choice to you. And one more thing. Great work, detective.
Oh my god! Keep Kitsuragi trust us a little now! Oh man. Still better than Ghost Rider. Maybe the bullet was modified so that it breaks inside him. Maybe. Like to get rid of the evidence! I mean, it did say that... Was it brass? So it was meant supposed to break down. This is a well thought out murder. Like, if they purposely made a homemade bullet to actually break down... Oh wait, now that you mention it, chat, it's lead, right? It's lead. It can be melt. So no wonder it was probably shot through the mouth first. Dang, that is a well thought out murder. Why would anyone go this far? Why would anyone go this far? Yeah, it is really a unique method to unalive someone. But the real question is, why would someone go this far? Like, yeah, we could say that this person is a terrible person. Like, for example, like what he did to the woman before. But, you know, it's... The 7 guys could have easily done it. Like, they beat him up all at the same time. He would have been dead. It's easier that way. But no, somebody planned a thought-out murder, tried to hide the evidence, and then luckily sent it off to the 7 guys that wanted to beat him up. So here's my theory. So, like, the guy that did this, it was like, here you go, mates. Cover it up for me. I knocked him out. You can handle him. And then they proceeded to do the stuff that they needed to do, like take out his anger on him for like messing up one of their women, and then hang them there without actually thinking of like the consequences of like covering up for that guy. So I have a theory that this is one of the people they know and well, they know and trust really, really well.
After you bag the corpse, Lieutenant Kitsuragi will leave the party until tomorrow morning. You can do side tasks and even the main case, but it might be more difficult. Plan his exit accordingly.
Alright, chat. I am gonna leave this on a cliffhanger. I don't think we can bag the body just yet. There is something else that I want to do because I still have to talk with the other buddies. So we're gonna be packing this up at the end of the day when it finally turns into evening, and then we'll pack it up. Thank you so much for tuning in today's stream, everybody, and I hope you enjoyed that. I was really mind blown away by how the case developed in this game. It's actually really intriguing. Someone would go this far to murder someone that's supposedly just controversial. So there we go. Well done, Miki. Thank you. We did so well today, chat. Great job, chat. Great job. We did very, 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 very well. Thank you so much for tuning in today's stream, everybody, and have a good day. Bye bye.